Professor Nanka Onam psychology department as head as he say oko aging studies Center for Aging Studies. Very interesting conversation we'll have later on that one. Prof Maji Yaja
me also na boom
Nyamine hene ya Pimso Enterprise
just say obrana de said ya tibia na osi ebu no and you see yebu bra yebu no I was eating so I was a meaningful
you
and I say a successful and worth it internet medinchia PC pa de ma tifo nyina na kwa me say mikrom hene when enum traditional area na otoye some time ago be 6 years no na me adaroma yenya ohene foforo
amen
na say ya na yesa kama na okosi akon brempon komi sasreku the 8th coming edin what okosi akon brempon
komi sasreku that's right
nana onkwaso
amen
uti mi a me na wanye pa enu amaka na kama ese me katon so
baby anam ne mentia se ba de to aso
me na wanye pa enu enu de me na ne ka nanye eda hoi eni ebuis mi eni enye nyenye ahoy ewula ahoy ene ka na ble akomakro na adwene kro oboam ne enu amanjeso na enuama etwumo otakose na efra manso mele alama domos na ne ka na anye ne nyenye okosi akon obrempon kumiseku the 8th onkwaso on into you all
me de onkwaso pe na metewu
and come on say we you no feel come say me ka just say me krom ho de honey edino esa me do ko
pa
now ko it's within the valley
yeah
when ujina me school ha me school near Presbyterian secondary school a 125 years
okay
old and in November year 18th kwame yedie 125 years anniversary
when you
yanyini Ghana yeni tipekra kwame yanyini Ghana yeni Ghana is 62
oh that be 57 66 and that's 67 yeah
and I 120
66
and tina just say yakoye nimiti kwame 18th no de me no ana eko
amen
November kwame make you aka imeni na just say
oh say ye danya mi ase
and Ghana for you 125th anniversary and 18th November 2023 na one kwaso ya ma kwa tenten
ahonde
wom na enu mind ye see aka yen ho die me de kwa me eba ho ho na be kwa me second home
also the weather needs
so so psychology na me say do ko aging
aging dey ebia be he
eno so wuru na no odi kere ko me ba ko ho kai de daze
dada ba ko ma je
Sawan General Joseph
boko de
Yankopado and what's it be aboko
de nyame ase na matonka
oh chama anka dia heavy
oh matonka say eja onam na aye campaign na me share the bon krat ni bia anope ya Kokrokoo's campaign gathers momentum. Any a Daily Statesman Damboche tips Baumia to lead MPP. Me sure so honne be ode. Baumia's strategic choice. Damboche me sure say Baumia storms the Kufado's backyard for votes. Me say sa honne na titi be ode. 6 Ashanti MPP founding fathers endorse a free Akoto. And no our chronicle and no pay we share find down so surviving MPP founders in Ashanti region interact with Dr. Kuto. Baku say endorse, Baku say interact. But find that Kesia Panum, Dambuche tips Dr. Baumia as MPP's best strategic choice for 2024. Benefsin's daily dispatch, Baumia has been a committed deputy. It's time to back him to implement his vision. NPP MP. I don't know. Me who MPP MP not yet, but anyway, when I'm your campaign.
Yeah, chairman.
At the saying,
no correct. Call you pana.
Yes, on in our form campaign quay but to voice will
okay. I am my voice now as a locomotive engine.
And only Albion.
Chair Obianso, and a payment himself. Chama wouldn't be for
Yao
for Krubu have for your friend Yam.
Matidi by minimum.
Very popular town. And I know, sir, and a paramutio.
I'm
talking about Yamfo because my who are debut Krumho, and I think, sir, Jesus are not near can be communal labor. Maybe son of a crumbo, man, Kakwa Hufua. Ya wo de bia mo yisi ho na mema wo krom ho ni nyina obi afa na so ene ne sekan na ya ma menum so afa omo pan ene omo chance nti mema no edo ewura no na ma no so esesa free ka kwa no and I think it was something na eboa a lot of the time na ye ntwen say aban emedo ya kwa ho ma ya na so clean the environment and sana ya bibi and I think say I don't know quite fast so as some way somehow I free yen societal systems anymore. But if it is something I bet to me I reckon the level. And recently yeah project kakra bi wo Yamfo. Na o hwe senia the first one was the Yamfo market. Na teacher ho na yes ye begu ho gravels kakra ba o hwe ahon keka Jomu for man no ne Yamfo him man a year Juma sesa no recently there's a toilet project we have communal labor spirit and I think that these are some of the good things individuals a year or more communities that we need to commend them for and anapa mechi Yamfo kro nyina kanka ne Yamfo hin na nansa and yo kro for and nyina say omo sa spirit no say aban and I say individual because we bibi dia boa omo ankasa F2 omo so no mo ye the omo betumi e dey aboa nti yam for ATA or two brothers information center in Nkron Banyina ya chia wo
we dey o ka because unim hopa
chairman on the campaign no correct sir America Kenya na NPP me ankasa me nua Justin Kodia from Pone and Penny for tena say be kwan say internal party primary no ebaso and I was penny for more interest no picky forms or my picky forms on a campaign no a start na send obi anim no o man penny abedi actually Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so a key contender in this election.
Interestingly we mean trawa no na ye nua baako Jefferson Saki also submitting the forms ene.
Oh, really?
Jefferson Saki Ablikuma Central Constituency. Also submitting the forms in there.
On them we bias kakra. So we say pass the media.
So in the age might.
Media preoccupy and media Eugene hin so agent. We mono orphan constituencies in time na do so.
Okay.
Somewhere December they be do bi no so.
Are you saying something we should know?
Oh, Chama, they do how prophet to hide there. I shall come Kakraf.
It's Jefferson Saki Kwablikuma Central.
Chama, Vice President campaign.
Yeah.
Senior Watitino is going very well. Namesi and Kanokre. And so obvious and so say only the lead contender in these elections.
You think so?
Oh, Chama, I know they say. And yet, I probably about what you said. That's it. And across the country, my fellow campaign, many vice presidents, and I'm everywhere. Greater Accra, Ashanti, Western region, Central region. And as I say, Eastern region, run started Eastern region. You hear about Accra and Anope, yeah, to us so Akosumbo side on any chronic. But the campaign is going well. The good thing and the interesting thing I'm observe when the party people appreciate it so much. Say almost say vice president and nama all in the campaign or more obiadi I wanna somewhere okam. On kasa entia obia until I am peer and also on casting even aspersions on anybody. Yeah, Dr. Baumia Yenana said Adia office Obeka ama party for no agina tum efa ono ankasa ne dwumadi a wadi wo MPP mo ne dwumadi a wadi e wo Ghana mamu ha ane de oguso a oye no eno na obo ho dawro e de chere party for na o cancel my party for tia se sani eti bia no obi bia obewe ne primaries no e wo MPP mo no obehia the other 9 anyone supporters amomo ababeka ho ansana yetimi akopre akan kese na eda yenim no nti e very important ho hia so say candidates nyina be humsa na omaka omonsam ebema eho abranyam se ne be ya be wiase no obi di nkogu kra na enkonkoye se e ya dapa atwa bia obi twa amenti na madi nkogu na afi nso no mpanifo a ehwe processes no so na system no so ba make sure say e free and fair because anya fair na obi di nkogu na akoye se ase mo ro mekawa efa ma battery ebasa ema abojo kire enye dey emba the vice president knows very well say why say panyina wa busua mu a abusua ne ya adishibusua na akonya ba beto fie akonya beto krom na officer obusua ni wo fa bi na ye de hia obetima di akonya no a aya na won pese dede beba ahensie no ho anasa ye betoto abo akọ so nti omo the other side of the royal family no kra to abo ba park no so na mo ma ye din na mo hwe sanse sa mo so mo sha se to abo hia omo na penche ba na yase national security for bomb ya declare state of emergency hu so wo fa hen ni na opese odi na nya ye de ema so and it is sometimes ayana Crawford stretch no mo ka se ase Baumia Crawford no nsama Crawford can go vice president so etwa na dapa no ma ye din wo ho dodo mo nka ho asamu nyia no enye se bia sabe mprediasa entesu kokko eni yenum anasa nka yentimi ensi animu wo sansam no nanso opani na yedi nachi no me ameka samane waka ahya mekete se meka bibi mpo afa obi asama wakafa no ho a chama general just me make sure say the America no one me ya adwena sanya say me need to me say metumi akasa asem no it a lot of the time no ya na ya yedi won sem no bi ho because nsem no bi wo ha wote a aya na mu ya kontompo nsama anya no kra ne nkro ne but papa no free say to me no party for at the beshanisa na yesa so obehia obia ma obabeka no ho yakwa corporate to me no yempese yebema sa internal contest we no akwakoye akansi bia emunsam no ya bebre se ne be ya yebitimanya afoforo nyina ababeka ye ho no yatimi akwa corporate to me no and see that message of unity no eno ne ade a odinam na o kan so say ya say MPP mo no over the years nipa bebre hu ne say you were 2 blocks and as there been back and say 2 factions oka na yaso papa ko for faction papa ko for other faction vice president say ono no hu ne sa rather no the ohun is say there are 2 godfathers in the NPP President Kufuor as a godfather Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo as a godfather. We are lucky say there was some penny for me no away and tem no motiase as New Patriotic Party. These are grey hairs of wisdom at any point in time. Obi abeko ho akwakọ pre adwen ani nimde de aye adwuma. And then most importantly, NPP politics ayebe bia no whether today or tomorrow no. We have to draw inspiration na ya twe animonyam kakra efiri Yewura Akufo aban adwuma obabaye ye ho. Ne yasa atwe animonyam kakra nso firi Yewura Akufo-Addo na ban adwuma obabaye ye ho ne de aka candidate na odi yanim no ho no. Me hu nyintum say candidate bi betima PF MPP mu a obetima akosi akan 2024 anya successful campaign wa bra on for President Kufuor and in Nabai record. na ɔmfa president Akufo-Addo ɛne n'aban record ɛnka ɔmo nsɛm a ɔmo bɛka ho ne yɛde akakɔpere 2024 elections na sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ na ɛwɔ sɛ candidates ne nyinaa nsɛm a ɔmo ka no ɔmo ho sɛ ɔmo de anidie mapa ama yɛwura Akufo ɛne n'aban na yɛde anidie mapa nso ama yɛwura Akufo-Addo ɛne n'aban sɛ woyi baako koraa free equation ni ma kwame o chemical equation no imbalance na balance so a na kyerɛ sɛ wanyɛ hwee nti na vice presidency yɛn treaty saa mpanimfoɔ na ɔmo dwuma ɔmo bɛyɛɛ no as adeɛ bi a ɛno na yɛgyina so kwakɔpere tumi eti ɔno no deɛ ɔkama party for ne te ase sɛ onim na koma mu pefee sɛ yɛwura Akufo ɛho ne sɛ ne ba no saa na yɛwura Akufo-Addo nso ho ne sɛ ne ba no na aduaba a yɛwura Akufo eduaeɛ ɛwɔ ɔno Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia mu no ɛno na yɛwura Akufo-Addo nso ɛbɛgugu sunso a ɛnɛ aso aba kɛse a abɛyɛ DMB BMW Bawumia ɛne ne nkorɔ ne ba a yɛka ho asɛm na ɔkasa nso ɛfiri sɛ wohwɛ Bawumia dwumadi a wadi wɔ Ghana ha na amanyɔsɛm bɛfɔre ho a yɛka paa deɛ a nka yɛwura Akufo ɛna de ne wura yamamuo ɛne yamanyɔsɛm ɛne ho nsɛnsɛm mo ɛsan sɛ ɛbra na ɔwɔ Bank of Ghana no yɛwura Akufo ɛna ba aban mu as president ɛna ɔkyekyɛ ne position because so Dr. Paul Akwaso as governor of the Bank of Ghana ɛna Dr. Paul Akwaso ɛfa Bawumia then in 2001 as special assistant to the governor. Nti Dr. Paul Akwa meetings a wɔkɔ ɛwɔ aban mu cabinet ne nkorɔ ne ba when necessary nyina no ɔne Dr. Bawumia ɛnɛkɔ ɛnam saa so ɛna president
ama ebia ka sɛ Dr. Bawumia sɛ bi na ɔyɛ follow back ɔnhyɛ da nyɛ ebia ɔdi Paul Akwa akyi na ɔkɔtwerɛtwerɛ
I said the best driver and they will go through the apprenticeship system no.
Oh, by so fully back.
When teammate who said they see a jacket car who said they see two tire shot there no. It teaches about me no training no a firmware from even Bank of Ghana. Follow back no. And one and Namswa no the ababa Tennessee anyasa. That is how he started as special assistant to the governor. Akwame yaka special assistant for no so no man nyina no omo kita omo sisi a me di ba omo achi se ba omo ya wo call by bia file kra on kita bi ye dey be kita
money follow back for
no e be wi a check an document no however sensitive a city and be wi ye fie bi a boss no on fan ko fie kra document member one abe go through all the analysis near analytical propositions and chronic bachelor position papers and chronic that is how I was started here. The President Kofoso who Juma pa na oye and until now President Kofoso set up the then economic policy coordinating committee and they are Quebec be economic management team. Ran team you know a deal to no Dr. Anthony Akoto say of blessed memory and Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia nti omo ye Juma at the boa President Kofoso and ebra ye call HIPIC krano in 2001 no President Kofoso set it up and I say Abane set it up what was called the technical team for the HIPIC negotiations. Bawumia was the leader for the technical team doing the HIPIC.
Yes, in semi bi wa mo keka mo tun future gun kofo ni.
Chairman no de anya no kre say.
Me sure say wa TV.
Oh, my TV, especially the runs by Miami Mr. Kabrin Japan. It was unfortunate say what me a cancer, but all of them are not true. And of course, I mean to what extent dear na ba me abenya free mo. Say adia onye ye ru ayan farmer no say on play no beka so play in the case nipa na o kana asem ne omo ye adwuma that time no they all the President Kofoso ho we wo nti enye obi a one na competition no beka sanya no credit, then we want to believe it like that. The long and short of all of this ne say Vice President Bawumia enya training under President Kofoso and na why Juma President Kofoso Bemwa may recognizing as such, and the crown of it all no say bra President Kofoso Epobiamana deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Again, President Kofoso appointed Bawumia as a deputy governor. It tells you say President Kofoso who had the papa bi wonimu and now this anyuma nyina share nsa and 2008 na na Danko Akufo-Addo so based on normal na Bawumia adana di wa abamu ama omu nyina ehunu no recommendation by say on fan or as running mate and or fan. Written up the Tabaumia say or no. Or draw on the political and I say a biamo service, need inspiration, everything or tracing it President Kufo. Now Baby drew Nana at the Danko Kufado. Until I was say this I need you know and my company for and what would be a say open votes now Obeka Sebia on per President Kufado asema now on per President Kufo asem tina Juma Obabeye wa MPP mono. Ope kwan bi so asai ade no na wato ho fi esan se bia office ba omia eka ho nti wo sai no a kasa enye yi a eno be ma added advantage. The good thing is that Kwame party for no any da ho power san no man omunim wo mo a omo kan sam a ede party nkabo mu eba enna omo hu wo no nso a ede nsuo egina won anum any party for no ekasa ema party for no hu se da bi we no mo nsɛm a ɔmo ka no ɛbɔkuro nsɛm a we no mo ka no so ɛmo anka nkoro nsɛm a we no mo ka so ye bibia kora bɛyɛ den so mo bɛka ye nyinaa ya bom nti candidate no mo dia hen na efi sɛ ne nsɛm a ɔka no ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛtɔ akoma so na ɛka nipa bom sɛ ne bɛyɛ MPP betumi aka bom political party nso adeɛ ba ko edi egya mpempi ne disunity ya to aba na wie no na mu akyire nsɛm ka ne nkoro ne ba but ni nyina na opani na wodi animu a wawe ne no se koba se oho danso na wanke kan sama ntia wo yonko fo ni bia ofre mo so mbeboa wa aya na easy than say obeke kan sama che nkrofo na awi ase no ba kokofre sa nkrofo ne se omomra no ma meboa eno ana Dr. Baumia ne party for nature osa kire de ntia osusu se ono na MPP for the edi na nimu a obetime ne ADC for ne Ramahama no edi asi akan ya kan enya se bia MPP for ye pese obi meye flag bearer keke no abeda ya no ne asan elusu election there bi ye pe flag bearer ono so betimi edi ahoodin bia ba beboa ama yetumi awin elections no na ohunu ho say experience in South political partisan national elections in account. Vice President Baumia acquired elections 4 times as running mate to President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. 4 times, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020. Chairman, out of the 4 elections our con, wa winning mumino. Until about in terms of experience politically, elections, say your campaign, nook and cranny, villages, and cranny, by young winning elections. Baumia tops it all. He has that experience.
Magic Ben, I'm going to call into a Dambuchi endorsement.
Chairman, Dambuchi endorsement, and your magic beer, unim Dan Kwakubuchi.
Very well.
Very experienced person in the party. Ono servo as officer in the party in 1996 and 98 or so be a general secretary. Now yenyina yenim say a general secretary oten so ana sorry. O ye nipa bi so a sabe no man be influence no, very principled person. And for somebody like Dambuchi, now what she say no sikasa I was say look, me experience am a war. Matna party match many BJ Darocha many way I don't speak by heart. You started this presidential premise now Damboche me na non kasa but say no ankwande obekasa. And look at the wisdom Sanya was if kasa and this one was presenting the case say look ye ka Baumia not say oh yeah the best choice keko or yeah the strategic choice chama in every situation bibia mu no emre bi dra as I say ultimately make a certain strategic decision bia na sa strategic decision no enye common practice we all the time but the best strategies ne say obetima tena say hu ni say ebrewe any don we ya ye wo mu no say ye ka say ye no mana ye in the past na mre bi atwam na dada no a de pese ye disi ye no so ma ye no ye ntimi nye I was say tena se na mpani beka se ye hwepete takra mu na ehunu se saa brewe ni don a ye wo mu yi de asomasi ana obentin na ye de ne kwa beboa kwa me America for ye bi Obama time no na Barack Obama was serve was Senate just about one term per not Ted Kennedy no spend over 40 years in the Senate. But Obama no was serve one term per now on your front line politician at the national level our Democratic Party no opportunity be the buy and crofo 10 and no more focus on Obama served just one term as a Senate in the Democratic Party. Now when you be when you need some more for na war party nim na omo na omo twa party ni fru man in Kroneba. Obama any typical American. What you say? African American. But Democratic Party for who say Sa Brenner omo woman in the American politics. Obama no more than strategically ebeboa omo.
Enti say Obama strategically.
Obama coin yen nyina hu the outcome. And the tag be an air down also racial tax and then corner by and it's no money in then everywhere because no be any so among pe blacks are seven saying among my quine and ma will be our American a bibini black.
Well, or American, he's actually an American.
Or American, but now our traces to like African origin.
Yeah.
No, you're black a buy no. So racial tag na against the Democratic Party meboa.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever it is, a call from an SFU. So, enti Dambocha Sama can say this time our MPP woman strategically Baumia and the best person as a MPP ni be a close to your ranks. Now you're presenting no. And found on the time I will be the buy and it's a yet party one and there one and American Obama no was several just one temper. Now Crawford was Senate for over 40 years. But there's so reason entia I was say I'm presenting Obama and Omunyana also the outcome when they presented Obama. It's at the top Dambochemo level until I make assembly say from the grassroots to the grass top. Obia say about Omia. Oh, okay.
Remember, from the grassroots to the grass tops, as you say,
to the grass
and then from the grassroots to the tree top.
Exactly.
But there's also the accusations that people are being whipped into line. When you buy me a chair, when you buy me a chair, you say, when you buy me a chair, you say. I just want to tell also. How do you respond to that?
Allegations are seven previous, and you know, cray and no more and Kwame. We can now know sister station as Empire FM said. Ma follow presidential primaries internally our NPP I follow in the NDC so Kwame Minsro pa na metumi aka menya sa akokodro na ka aka metumi aka say President Akufo-Addo are conducting the whole very well than all other presidents are mahu so much supervise internal elections on my party mo Kwame I'm saying this without any fear of anything from where I sit. President Akufo-Addo are conducting who ye better than any person, as far as I can say. Remember some of my examples being the past. Now I say, personal IEB. But President Akufo-Addo, you started this whole process and even prior to this. Obian ho wa bemo ebeka say, ya say DC way, ya ye we ha minister way ye. No, everybody is at liberty. Because some a place like Ministry of Finance. Okay? Minister of Finance, what they say, 2 deputy ministers. Me I mean yaba bana was say sorry. Or support to Alan Chemate. John Kuma MP for Ejuso. First no ye honorable Alan Chemate spokesperson. And ne or support to Dr. Baumia. Chama, look at the beauty of it. Okay? And honorable Ameu Peter Ameu. I don't know some microphone we introduce you. Alan Chemate and Sano Akasa. There's no pressure, there's no stress. There are CEOs in this government openly almost support to other candidates. Nobody has any problem with that. Etima Obian can't say, nobody is sweeping anybody. And I tell you, most of the MPs are Mudi Vice President Baumia. They have never had any appointment in this government. I mean, when you say, Abem one episode send the kita ministerial positions, but there are 137 plus 1 MPs on the side of the majority. Or more, kita positions were Abem. A does chair more kita positions, but majority of the MPs are supporting Baumia. What does it tell you? It tells you, say, these MPs no mudi Baumia chino. They are not doing it because of my benefiting from this government.
But say we Peter Meu. We abna sorry.
Yes.
We Peter we abna sorry. Appointed baby on a D ura Alan Chemate.
Oh, a bit
meaning say MP, but your English chairman for BNA.
Yeah, also more chairman.
Only board chair.
Yeah, board chair. Okay.
It is that majority in Dr. Baumia.
Yes, majority in Baumia. Just as majority of party foot soldiers, grassroots, Eddie Baumia. Sana majority of was it tree top and as a grass top
tree top
of one so Eddie Baumia. It is because of senior Dr. Baumia are conducting a whole MPP over the years.
Dr. Dufo was governor until September 2001. Polakwa became governor October 2001. Yes. So under whose tenure na Baumia Bank of Ghana? This is apparently near Yesinia Kwabreji Ponkai.
Yeah, I think.
Or say Dr. Dufo and Dr. Baumia Bank of Ghana.
Yeah, Baumia has said it over. Baumia book our tray. He has stated it. Or Bank of Ghana during Dr. Dufo time. Baumia and Kababia. You see, Kwabreji Pon so. Or certainly one questions now I answer, and that is quite dishonest. I don't understand why he does that. Baumia and Kababia, whatever Baumia says everywhere, the record is there. On Kababia that say about Bank of Ghana in 2001. But what I mentioned, I see President Kufuor bar 2001, and a President Kufuor appointed Dr. Aqua as governor, and on Dr. Aqua special assistant. President Kufuor told Baumia he was at Bank of Ghana
under Dr.
Dufo. Dr. Dufo Ankasasukra granted interview during the campaign, I think on Asempa FM or so, and says, no recruit to Baumia as governor into Bank of Ghana. Baumia, I think he came to Bank of Ghana in 99 or 2000, one of them. On Kabe Biada, say President Kufuor buy and Dr. Aqua fan or about Bank of Ghana. No, I see President Kufuor buy or appointed Dr. Aqua, and Dr. Aqua appointed as special assistant. That is where it all started. Now, Kwame, the another can say, Baumia support our war MPP mono. More being transcendent say and nay ena magic biaba ena or di actually. Me, I've been very key. Our operations are our parliament majority of the MPs support Dr. Baumia. Myself, Dr. Ayu, and Mpaniphobia account. Chama, we started this parliamentary operations in 2018. Ethiopia whatever officer and they are now oppressor or your campaign. You are getting it wrong.
But so him say senior amount for Bebre Ebufu about the economy near Dina and the best for Dr. Baumia. So him say.
Oh, Kwame. So Baumia oka by you. Or you're part of this government, okay, and the vice president, of course. Enti glory be a war a buying way huno. Yeni a woman yenano. We ya je kakra glory ne kakra efa. Sanso na sin tobin so ewo aban we hu a Baumia so ondwane mfiri ho na onkase medie menka ho sanse ye dane a owo abam ne bi. De ha dwene pa ene se one more, Omunina so a car by way home. I and a bibinti or more pray to me no. Now one person almost shifted bibia ekogu Baumias. Okay, what say Baumia seem to be a while by way home, young famono. Adentina equally won't case, and Munyam be a while by way home, young famo Baumia. Nanka wajina so case a by way by and almost no money now to 2 years dear. And so we are quite a chair buying beer about since 92. Young fat and home abasobo and mobile mia. A buying way buyer, because we see airports and also rehabilitated airports. A chair buying beer since 1992. And also Yankasa Baumia neye. Yankasa a buying way buying we see interchanges. A chair buying beer since 1992. Yankasa Baumia and a year. A buying way buying wire railways. A chair buying beer since 1992. Yankasa Baumia and a year. A buy way by and why install more rural telephony send a bambia since 1992. Yankasa Baumia and a noye. Yankasa buy way by and was see classrooms more than any other government since 1992. Yankasa Baumia.
Now, I don't know the Yankasa on the
2.1 million jobs, more than any other government that provided jobs to Ghanaians since 1992. Yankasa Baumia and Kwame Umami Ameka Aqua si bebre. Na Okase. Adia bia nya wa ba we ho yamfa mo ba omia dia e dey equally fa won sabenkum so ka se papa na e wo ho no nyina yamfa ma ba omia ba nya sa na sese e ka no mpo enya ba omia nkwa na ye aban ni nyina wo ho se e na e wom ne e wo party mu nyina na ye aban bibi koyi a ye nyina ye de biribi anko yi a soboɔ no yɛ nyinaa na yɛde bɔyɛ na sɛ yɛkasa yɛ drill down so dia na nka yakoma hunu sɛ adwuma we ebia Professor Safo ane yɛde hyɛ ne nsa adentina anko yi yakasa we dia prof una na wo hwɛ so wa anye ne yie we dia baomia una na wo hwɛ so wa anye ne yie ɛno no sɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛkasa asɛm no a yɛbɛtumi aka ba sɛ yɛ tam sɛ wholesale bibia anya wa kufu adaba mu bia baomia na ma ne bae papa wo mu so de baomia nka ho kwa no wo yesa na hye sɛ wo no asɛ sabe sonkron so ayi bi na wode kasa ɛno emwa megidi sɛ entwa ye and it is because baomia ne nipa num bi ko contest nti yanya ne say give the dog a bad name and hang it yensan yama or the say krama no yemo ne dimbone na yemfa homan say no kon ne nka say wanye say it is not proper the SSS party for ni nyina hunu ni say aban we in all our weaknesses and shortfalls kwame yebetimi age yensin to atum say ono ma ba komienu bi ebia nka dane yensa ye ne fofra nka bi ebetumi aboa na nso so ampa say yekase ye ba ye ka aban bi modern mo ho ewa amanyosemu ne ye de MPP ene NDC de ne toto ho de akwame metima akyerew enoma kakran bi akere say ye sintom nyina no ya bomodin a ebro woni a ye ne okwakosi akan so ntina ba omi akakere party delegates ne say ma obi antena se emma obi fa nhye tim wo MPP mu say aban we ye mo ye homodin na ye call election 2024 ye ni message one ma omo person omo de sansam ne nante ana omo sha say de sansam ne nante ye no they saw the opposition from the party people say look untim megina ye nemu nka nkere ye say aban na feel dia adentina sa aban na akro no ne party kro no opese wodi animu sabe ye chikoko a mpanifo se ye ni mai wo ye ne sa enye yi sese ye nyina ye hunu say like any other government no ye were shortcomings but ye to sa aba we a aye henfo ne no mokwakosi akan ye ne NDC for so MPP for ni bia ye gina kasa ansem ye ombetima gina simpie su 2024 aka che Ghana for say MPP for ya fairly na NDC for abom homodi achen na no because the records do not support that.
Yes, say more special delegates register no etosini. Yenyalinti ora Alan Chematia Chokrata dia koma general secretary. Mwen usa krata ni bi.
Chairman, my who be was social media, but of course, krata na nya address to me and I say the Baomia campaign team enti mentimi kan ho asem baby. I think say general secretary they are doing a very good job. The woman says sometimes in this whole process, you know, na speculations arrive depending person send buhananti ase na enye juma and it is right. So any actor bia owomu na osusu se bibi enkoyi no obetima adwe mpanifo adwene siso na o ma hwe na o ma siesie se ne sitie ba komienu bia mete ye de sesa na te anache se ebia nchirimu na nya mai because mete so chief of staff a delegate na chief of staff intibenya delegate by virtue of the position so your chief of staff because no imagine you almost say or your chief of staff intina or your delegate but no
tell a former MP Anna.
But besides that no now represented the patrons of the party and the patrons also any power also can't delegates no to also or kwakwa exercise that mandate to vote as representative of the patrons of the party. And I think that some more presenters are normal when you know ama general secretary they will look at it. And send ya Misha second Dr. Baumia Sama or can you say I was a process no emudaho. Yes, or can you say because of you say yes see will be an acid no, but as I say ya ma emudaho. Na ntiase ye adwuma ade bia ye kesene wo bitrimu bia no yetimi eda suban bia di ma ye sa no mane nyina ifro se ne be ya ye to aba ne wie na ye bobo wie na ye se sefa kan e na awe ne
mpa cho menka ho
atoso ne we atoso se ya
me dia maji
obia ba ji atum na de wadi nkunima hu se wadi nkunima a ho dwo na sabe men kase de wa lose because we lost to be anim de mum de one nin kunim no ono so be hunu se ma nin kunim esan se nkrofo no na genuinely man to abanama me my ye bibia men konko yes o ase ye chim obi nsa anase ye bo obi ne ya brand so we don't want that. We know for sure chama senya meti ase ene senior party for no esini edin komo. We know for sure say Baumia ba win super delegates no obesan awin the 4th November one, the general one no inshallah. But ye pese sa nkonimdie ne ye nkonimdie a eho dwo na ye betima rally party for ni nyina behind Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na ya present no as the flag bearer of the NPP na ye dia call 2024 elections. We need that unity like anything. It ye nya ade bia e be jeopardize sa enkabomu no ene akoma ba akona ye pese ye de tie Dr. Baumia chi e ma ye call 2024 elections no. Na yenim say ebeyen so MPP for nyame nko na ye boafo
Gideon Boakon and Wakasa Afa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na ye twa ye Jume Dienosono. Say Gadu says, I find it difficult and problematic when I hear aspirants wanting to leave the NPP, openly bastardizing their own party and government. I am very happy that in all of this Dr. Baumia has not responded. The worst thing that will happen to MPP is not to have Baumia as our flag bearer for 2024. BMW, say Gadus in Enfield sends that one. This one from my sister Ikuya to Pim says, Onia Kwame Chairman General, tell Kwabena Japan to focus on his strengths as a candidate. Let him challenge the NDC's presidential candidate John Mahama's record and what he, Kwabena Japan, will do for the party and Ghanaians and leave Dr. Baumia alone. Your strategy is not a winner's strategy. Ekuya Tutu Ampim. Ekuya Mate Medase. And then, okay. Okay, yes, in Kofobibre have been sidelined. Okay. Well, tell Gideon Boako the long and short is Baumia is next to lead, best to lead. Master Planner Junior Kintampo ND Eno Ebaye. Anyway, so we're talking MPP politics this morning, and okay, let me just leave this one. 1, 2. What the NPP needs now is unity. Let's protect that one. And come on, first of all, see IRB. Penyin Tihoni Ebewo Ohene. Okay, so good mornings from Uncle Spy. And then tell Gideon Boakon, even though he's eloquent, it is possible NPP will go into opposition if Kennedy Japan doesn't win. Say Prempe in Legon. So if Ken wins, MPP will not go into opposition, according to Ken. Why the sudden shift of attention to the camp of BMW by almost all the contestants? To me, let's concentrate on the message instead of personal attacks. Jomo Pokwase Festus. Enede Enum. Bye. Last week, when I make an sent to Special Gardens. Me say Yankoto Dine, I was Special Gardens. Dr. Boakum, Mombesini Yankoto Dine, I was Adenta Eburi Highway. Special Gardens. Menyen Tia. Me chamo watching baby but Special Gardens, 248 housing units of 1 and 2 bedrooms and your 3 bedroom semi-detached, your 4 bedroom semi-detached and detached townhomes. Special Gardens. It's on the Adenta Ebri Highway. Very, very beautiful. It comes with so many things, including a children's playground, adult swimming pool, communal gardening, multi-purpose sports play court, barbecue area, grocery store, pharmacy, salon, spa, community childcare center, amongst others. Prices range from 1.2 million cedis to 3.6 million cedis. But the good thing is that you have a 30-month flexible payment plan. So call Special Gardens today, 059-691-4157. That is 059-691-4157. Or 020-138-1234. That's simple. 020-138-1234. America 4, with me afraid 240-447-3024. 240-447-3024. 24. Wait, check your out. Specialhomeslimited.com. Prof, Brem, MPP presidential politics, stay for
Yo.
Yo, Prof. O then encounter anya man yourself so my chwa bem.
On say it will be na. On say can be. If you say I am metaka say encrophobia or more good no. So we say oba amayun se mu. 100% I agree. Yes. Me also for you. Me he Bible mu na. Me share encrophobia Bible mu na. Omo ye very good. Omo ye man for me. Me namesake Joseph. Daniel. Those are good people.
Gideon.
Yes. Remember Gideon? So say Gideon. Only organa. Now, I mean, if you can, as every campaign, so name. We met Timmy Wakame, we are Kuye, we are Cassetiame or Ha. And say, Kwame, when you say, it's a very dynamic period. The competition is very keen. Obi any abrese, obi win. Obia oye okandifobia leader be any muse. Obese o followers and a man for bia eju tum because of you may be a wire. You be a person.
Yeah.
So we leader now tisani manasia. Eya na me bibiri how adwene. Nti yanza me ataka say both MPP and NDC, some of microphone be kasa bi I like it. Ebi eteki adene. It's normal. I'm happy ubisa Gideon say esi baumia or Canado into all Canado and one baumia. And it's anado abai send you been kasa o dichi Ghana economy ni ade ya okahon.
Yeah.
Nti adenti necessary man akwan. But the fact is that Kwame I can't be any one more liabilities and there are liabilities in leadership. And he said, just as you will enjoy the honor and you nyam near how far ebano. Say Bribibana if you become so and also Ojibi Kakra. So I like his response to that. Say, yes, but me and Minka say Minkahu Okahu. Now so or non so the alternative eba. The orchard say yes, me can. Men's no adventure be a meet me the aba manai. So I am surprising. At all say or come hunty and go here. Maybe I can say maybe I don't think that would be fair to him. Say or come hunty me money be. And I like such conversations. Say yenye baby a atosin entum. Na in project a holding a woman and chairman for say yes into her now holding a woman any. Kwame Makase, you cannot destroy your competitors because whether you like it or not, say anywhere you will need them.
Ebisun Hunesa.
Well, Hunesa and the movie as Hunesa. If you say Obia or yo you can say or your competitor beer one on the air can see beer. Come to say what? In leadership, I can say they are value creators. Or omoye adwene pa bia ekurawa opese what the boa enti a wo se ento so aba no ono so kura adwene pa sa. Just that one must win. And this obaako enwi ni wie na say yegusu a yesi akan no na ye wo ye ho sekan ye di ye ho atem ye ka nsemfi egu ye ho fi wo wie pa ho se wa say ade no kura enti yegusu a esre ekotosre ye mpanyinfo a wo mo ade wo ho aba say omanfo delegate abo e wa adwene pa mo hwe ma adwene pa yeso. And it should be politics of ideas. Let say sabre no a na yedidi nkofo atem ye be say to aba ni wi ni asel poto asel kura ma che say even if you have a plan say that mesa be you kwame ya say wa be your repair
Yeah.
as a CJ says subai no na yenti ase say me maka say the MPP will not win by being brutally competitive but rather being compassionately competitive. Yes. And we are not going to win because we are very brutal. Now we should be away. Mama sending Peace FM. Mama sending you will not win by being brutally competitive. you don't win anything. But if you are compassionately competitive, come who we are, who say nipa na ono ne kwa kan see no, when you no crack on, or maybe play a role, a critical role in the government and as a leadership group or set up no, we here no, say or play a certain role. Again, I can be say, and here I'm going to talk like Obia Mato Adia Kakra, me akra no, me mama Rebecca Du of blessed memory. No tonton Adia, and I never come a ton pa enkuto.
I see.
Enkuto, hey, what is me to swab akra? Between 6 and 7:30, them at 20. Now me go school, now me go. Nisan say nkuto no me na me nimu ton pa anti. So all the man we froze on cotton. Kwame. Obeko. Oh, be a 1 2 be a better. Or in cannabis. And so me a meta tonti no me ni be a me would. Me say me see me call befa 4. Me befa 3. Look, political party be anywhere. You don't want to take strategic decisions. And I can tell you, we no me cannot ask Obi me making marketing analysis from a pure psychological perspective.
Yeah.
The best person I will be MPP to me are selling on very well. Obvious. The reason is simple. Kwame, you are torn 4 different elections.
True.
And they say, open say such a person. No, we need through Honoma. And you know what you might. You are torn on a chair. And they are easier for you. Oh, it's like NDC for ever going now. Maybe no some contest. Mahaman, I catch you. Say, oh, well, from a strategic perspective, you know, what Tony pay ya tona. It's easier for you to present it because Oba, who said, who speed, even si kasam kura or better on kura no because when you build a truck, beer and crofuni, it's easier for you. And it's the same thing for Baumia. Say what tona competitors in are very good. From KAA to WeBat. So what kind of my marketing perspective strategy party? Who say they do better and they will do better. And when you be a 1 ton over and over and over they will do better. This is for just strategic decisions. And they been say, oh, with your munche, Kwame, there is time for everything. Baumia became a president at is it age 40 or so?
Baumia.
Obama.
Yes.
40.
46 or so.
46.
Thereabouts, yeah. 46 or so.
Trump, ever president time.
70, baby.
Yo. Biden's way.
Oh, and they said, Olu.
And for me, Kwame, it's not about one buying chair. Yana MB for Yana 8,000. It's not about that. I think it's about ideas. It's about what works. It's about one bit to me boy. And I think say breaking the 8 now Abaye mantra or MPP akache hono. Or more man brim. Na ebebe mu I was some take strategic decisions. Na ohe mpanyimfo ahodo a edi obi echi we do echi. I think that's the beauty of democracy. For me, Kwame, NMA Yana MPP are quite dynamic as a party. Obi abit me akoprebi. Na mo ye kopreno. Let us not descend into the gutters. Very decently, compassionately, respectfully. Yet you buo, yet the kasapa, yet the ideas, and yet at an idea. I say not too long ago, before is it the youth organizer? I mean, the
Salam, youth organizer.
Oh goodness, very, very wonderful young man. Oh, kasa oka, and Gideon Sotehe. Kasa no emuda hoy, emuda hoy. Na Gideon kra mbisa kra, na Gideon kra uncle MP.
What's it?
Uncle MP.
This was not reviewed to you by flesh and blood.
It
wasn't reviewed to you by flesh and blood.
No, Gideon Kasai. So, on Kasai, and now, on him said he see a day ideas. ekasa kwame hu se me ne wodi nkomo na o kasa me tie my din obisa me bere so a me so maka my idea. I'm not attacking your personality. If you say enye personality issues, they about ideas. Say kwame o the room hamae na Father Dixon say Joe ne kwame me the hamamo obi anfa ideas in turning this room up. Yensa yen fro. Now kwame what do you why should I be against you? Yes, we have an idea sembra. And kwame what do you about to table so. Men's media ni. Now, yeah, share ideas. It should not descend into attacking personalities. And I think the persons like Gideon, Salam, these are good leaders. The new Ghana must begin to look forward to such young men. I'm telling you, come here. It's over here, Mananti Ebano. The tenor na ye politics na. Yes, sir, ma could become. The world is changing. Young people are becoming extremely responsible, almost stepping into leadership. France president
Macron,
he was 30 something, 38 or 39.
Thereabouts.
And not 32. Oh no, sir. And over president. I think say and Crawford say Gideon and a one ban. Kasapa, Kasade, Kasa ububum, Kasa the ideas. Eba. And the Gideon there on hui uncle MP. Now Chikora president could beat me a DB. When you get the right people in the right places and right spaces, say obey me a shaha, obey me a Kwame, you Christian, you say when the righteous rule or training a caninia or man for I'll be energy. Now say we were now, hey, now for no, first kind of the end of because when no, we will feel cry away a jaw. Now I am my hey, oh, but bang, will be a table as maybe from my young tiger, but we are my friend a lion. I bazooka. Bazooka come. No be a cool table as
because of to bomb.
Exactly, but obviously champion. To who if you are champion, because of the way on any man is related. I think say 66 years of Yabrabo as a nation, we have not achieved everything, but you go so quick. Ayana me pese me balance. Be beyond thought in mind. Be beyond so you that bad. And ye man dane kakra. Na egusu dane. Na ebetumi aye more. And one say leaders are how do I woni nyina no. Adwene pa bi e o madwene mu no. O metumi a rolling out. Na followership. Yes wa. Ye deal leaders nations. Yes ya san abrabo. Every say leader bia will mean well. But one ye di achi no say you mean well. Now or say you far left, you say be right. You right, you say be far left. No leader can achieve the vision he wants. I just a follower as a kind of ebuano. And MPP fui. Mr. Remo, breaking the 8 must not be just a slogan.
Peace and
slogan here, you bet me creative brave. Now breaking the 8 no must be a product. Very hard-working,
well thought through.
ADHD. Say you break 8 no, you can say we engage in each other. We are becoming compassionate with each other. Yes, you be at them. Yes, you cannot rise on the vulnerabilities of others. Won't mean yes, sir. You cannot be a leader. Wedding kunim na ubida wa. Say me tu na wabon some. Say hey, I don't care. I am at the top. You must care. If we say top now, you know, obine do ko na obi sane a. You be head am sane. And the mama have a value for the discussions. Na bibi enkwe said ye kwa me woka say e be raise concern say register no nsem wo ho ne ade delegates no a bibi ho bia no won a ehwe no omo hwe ni na enkotote it should be fair na the obedient kunim no odi wi a lord nsa ato the obedient kunim say mo why ade
Konfu says, I value Reverend Professor Joseph Osafo. He's proving to be a pastor talking. He's talked the power of words. He will not talk down on the challenges. He has made my day. He's a pastor indeed. And then this one says, Osafo has suave. Propagandist suave. And then and only penny MP Jamal lecture because maintaining kind of in a couple of days.
You tag president.
Yenya Bakoso, Sir President Ayeno, head of civil service. Dr. Evans Agredako, my former lecturer. Head of Civil Service, Republic of Ghana.
Hey, Minia. Oh yes, I agree. It's a nice.
And me the kind and say Pacho Kai, send me your former student. Everybody chop for a website. We mean fan mean yana tintin bia.
Oh, can tintin bia.
Debbie on Kai, send me any former student. And now say Benyamia so ne subject mambon intin we be bia ni on Kai. Hey, so to say, oh, you're big man. Angelo, good morning to you, Angelo. Have a beautiful day. And then this one says, Bamia's victory is on the wall. Odisha Jabing in Hacho. Now, Gideon Buako, Dr. Bamia is the head of the economic management team, yet we're spending millions of dollars. We import rice, chicken, tomatoes. The city has depreciated, high cost of living, etc. Why does he still want to be president? What is he going to do differently? Michael in Ashalaja. The NPP should forget about 24 if they do not vote Baumia. Francis Brakwa in Kumasi. Let's see. Gideon, maybe so as assembly. The truth of the matter is no one is against the vice president. But the case of the matter is 80% of appointees who have failed this government through their actions and inactions are the same people following Dr. Baumia. Some of us have decided not to talk and throw our support for any candidate. Because I know after all this hullabaloo, we need each other. Okay, Mad Lion Afu Shidium says that. And then this one says, okay. Okumoko rounds. I did back a topical Murphy, if in my kind mature. And then my Alote Jacobs, I becan Indian who had 9 for the 973 for the 1. But then, yeah, that's what another day. Muka be about one constituency, 10 appointments. And only idea. I said, a job for the boys. What exactly was that?
No. Me about Dr. Agri Abaso, but text message to be about because most of the government appointees and Omo edi Dr. Baumiachi and until I think say no affecting no say obey any man as obeka say or support Dr. Baumia. Vice President and Penifobishia Nano Kasibichoma, it was very profound. I say look, men visited obeisance on me. But what did I mention? I say, you know, so be our election be ohia dodo ohia nipa dodo.
No correct.
Enti nipa dodo no so ebi be ye government appointees ebi nso kita position bia ewa aban mu. Enti okase bia obi a government appointee ebi a one wo relationship anase suban bia wada na di a kire wonti nipa kro ho ye wahi. Enti wakodi ba obi achi enti by extension ba obi aso ho ye wahi a na kwan bi so no wan treat ba omi aye. Ya nhwe sane aba omi a ne su ane ne bai esitie. Na ono ankasa no for ni sinu so na hu se ni pass mesia na obenti de odi ayemi okaba omi aho de nanso ba omi asuban e different from sani pakro no na ono ana se ye de tumi ma no se oye Ghana mampanini na sa executive presidency tumi no woni semo a owo asudie se o decide o mo a ono mo be ye adwuma enye automatic in politics say because me di ba omi achinti oba chenchena chia me na obema me position way and as I say come examples are there numerous for people to see. Your Kokrokoo President Kokrokoo 2001 I cast a finance minister and then he says assume in the finance minister trade minister only say we but President Kokrokoo Konya no one or general finance minister
yeah so from
obi ansusuda one or na Greek minister Kwashiga
Courage Kwashiga
yeah ansusuda so by Kwashiga and that is how politics is all about. President Kokrokoo there were so many people Now if you say omokita kiki ayipa me kai pa say ebra me was school me PhD outside. Many of any be issue. Ma me sending a long email. And I'm a catcher and say I'm sending that email on principle that I'm a very principled person, young person. And I know say okita key position in the then Nana Akufo-Addo's campaign. And there's a president Nana Akufo-Addo when here, I know he will be a key member of the government. ABA obetimi determine me fate. But I want him to know the truth and know say many one of those young boys are more politics man. Sabi bootlicking and omoyen. I spoke my mind. Okay. Interestingly, power ne buy the position I'm coming man is sue position as any pani benya. The KB I come on to now when man be na me can imagine the person didn't get that position. It might be visited in a sense of somebody on Dr. Bawumia. But the most important thing is appointees the Kromo yes. Paul party for the door now from Hono. Full soldiers now more support to Bawumia. Omo door so chain appointees almost support to Bawumia. And now Ubia Suniwa or Katain Noa or Bewene elections are. And also be coalition only here any of these people to support them. Omunyina benya and Kadudona Edinwachi. But Bawumia were conducting who year. And no Dambochika was only Bawumia at a cabinet. Every 2 weeks he sees Bawumia. He knows Bawumia true from head to toe. And he thinks looking at Bawumia's attitude and the behavior and one support to Bawumia, just say, I know Dambochika want politics as it. People are not supporting Bawumia because people have seen, and your first time, your vice president be say all contested election. I say you will be or you're close to government contested election. 2007, we saw it. But who majority of the appointees supporting Ali Muhammad of blessed memory or Alan Chamate. I didn't know Bawumia there. It's because of Bawumia's character. And this Sanya was in Nipa is it anti party for now more Casas and say. Maya show will be home. We understand not just say what to bono. I'm a try Nipa or person to bono, Nakako Bobby crowd or tension about me and just straight bullet. It's not like that. The other thing I Mrs. Tanekai and say, I say Bawumia head of economic management. Yeah, there's so cram more a bagana. And until I sit in a hole there, I go from today until Bawumia pese still or baby anymore. Mrs. Tamesser on my busao. Na a moya ya see a craddy bagane. Sabi preduasa. A agriculture was a Bawumia on your minister for agric. But what I mentioned as a person, ya this so be bosse. Some people for share bossa ya buy and cram more, na sit now, Ebema sit now, dear Janana, ya buy the so cram more busa was say. I didn't know person Ujai Nipa or yet in charge of a more who has some ne who do and croneba. Now this walk of Bob Bawumia, yes, I say, you will look at a title to be the head of economic management. I'm not even saying say ever Subonko Bobby, but in the context, let me say it that way.
On him some IEP.
Yes.
IEP say nobody's blaming Dr. Bawumia for all the challenges of this government. President Akufo-Addo invited Bawumia to assist him in managing the economy as vice president. By convention, the vice president is the head of the economic management team. Ghanaians are blaming him for the issues of the economy. If Bawumia has his own vision, he should help the president with that vision now.
And what are the issues of the economy? The issues of the economy, the Mrs. Taneka agriculture is a mainstay of our economy, cardinal pillar in our economy. Agriculture was a man kuya to say the workers are more crano. So what does so cram more now cry we will cry to send a doctor and a kind of cram tools and then crown about your currency will depreciate. And no. Obi advisory economic management team and no and our share say you be do more and I said you be boning and crony. But why do you blame Bawumia for that? Now what level the persons who are in charge of those, and that is what I'm saying says okay so come one by one. You realize blame now more targeted at Bawumia in effect no ebi any ho when so. Of course, a buying totality a buying. Bawumia say look, bia semena make it to me no. A decided when they play number 9, number 4, number 3. Ebianka Professor Safwa or show agriculture house and Bianca Mayino, Edenokoha, and answer my UE, but the reserve player Bukraba, Ababashe.
Gideon,
let us do that.
And Pacho, Yembra, one constituency, exactly. 10 appointments. That's what I want to end with.
One constituency, one appointment.
And we are there.
And your job for the boys. almost say Baumia say President Biano, Anya Crano, or who can so about best 7,000 appointments. Say you decide to minister, sir.
Baby, I don't know.
That is how appointment presidency making. Come say appointments winning whether you like it or not. 7 president. President Kwame Sefa can am a year president. No one can say 7,000 appointments. NDC for more for 200 by and large. Or show no one can party or the CEOs, heads of agencies, but that is how until your appointments are the president gives to people. And majority, and I say almost all of these in Kokrokoo when you in Kokrokoo won the party, President Mahama the same thing, Kokrokoo the same thing, Kokrokoo the same thing. But about me, I can say, I was saying my data and the science a guide sa appointments and send your beya equity a bebem. Nebe we are seeing and conquer basse. A binimanya bebre abro so a binimusonia day in your bicra. Kwame yeti ha ye can see. There are some regions ewa Ghana ha. Obekom no CEO ebi anabako penny free ho. Obeko other regions and so best CEOs aduonum and then the tree and the free ho. Kwame enye balance. For a region be to say me am a region I have for region. I have for region we have only one CEO in the entire of our half a region. I have a region you CEO about your war about we mo ye ba okay? Kwame obeko other regions they have more. Appointments here appointments a demand crowd for a susu say or money a buy any party here the ebo. But I was say a check in such a way say a be equitable. Na sebe party for na wa other regions no so no. Omo hia mo bi anasa support to be on so panyin we o hoye yakosu hwe na nima ye ni esu ani ye ni so be den ebe bade ba o me ka nyina ne say. I was say a ma de no so free from because ye kan akukuhwe ase ni mu atepo ni mu abenedie ye nkoye campaign boot for boot one na ye bronkrofo nyina eye party for na grassroots for na ye but power ni nya ba say pe obon say your nkrofo we are from lobbyist omo de omo wo contacts wa ban mu omo wo fanom ne omo papa no bia bedi ministers ne nkro ne ba pen but ono omo te omo so omo pe politics am ye when university na ye pen nkrofo ma ye party ni tesco no. There are so many of our colleagues and now mukita positions who are being benefited President Kofi Abema offer more almost MP politics. But I am a minister and I papa MP also on politics. But power ne bar, they are the same people who will go and lobby our crown mania post. Na sabe in previasa. Me polling station here or Timan crown. A crown or back crown when no kwakusino so and how pesa position tiba me say at the minimum. So 7,000 appointments. Yema about 2,760 or 50 in free form and emra. And your appointments are President Trankran, no choose nipo de mano. Nti party for now more from the constituency be a 10 at the minimum. And it's a turn on off constituency. I be a me free me for example. Please, 10 me the mama say constituency my appointment ni ebi amukita ambassador, mukita deputy ambassador, mukita deputy CEO Ghana Gas, mukita CEO ha. Nipa 10 no. Polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, patrons, the council of elders are more constituency no. More for nipa 10 emra. So 10 positions no kwa me ba na president the mass anchor for na. A position of the man Crawford anyway. Party for no, I want to be say, Yen na ye din Crawford you call ye. It is a here so my and Crawford be Juma Buan Crawford. Or Monsieur any backchances and my name appointment and free ho. Ultimate call be office or some of the office and by your politics in Tinamiba. But
at the end, you see a government of Ghana. In Tiadington, say equitable Ada or Kana Aqua party for.
Now, President Mahama by appointment of the man, NDC for President Kufu Adubahan or the man, MPP for the man, whether you like it or not, ma will be a hypocritical in Kase and now Chama party for any president as I have seen President Rollins appointed or the man NDC for President Kufu the man MPP for President Mace the man NDC for President Mahama the man NDC for President Kufu the man MPP for these appointments will go to party people in any way. What Baumia is saying is say, young che ni ye send your beya. And yes, I'm from qualify. You cannot tell me, say, you cannot get 10 qualified people from 10 on off. My co school qualify for the positions. Some major appointments. No, they are there. Every single. But Obeko constituency, no constituency is a Thanos out. Thanos out. as a constituency MPP are winning. They don't have a single government appointee. See you and I say Bibia Obeko constituency be no so. Best be edu no key positions na kita. So Upesa will strengthen the base of the party. Now koyese baby for kakra bi no manya more na baby for ho chiroma. Oye ne sa. O the 10 no kwa. There are 5 zones in town on off. Mama zone mo fa tumra. Yamfu zone mo fa tumra. The tertiary a free spa or the say town also so zone mo fa tumra. Tertiary adro ba zone mo fa tumra. Duan kwanta zone mo fa tumra. Oye ne sa. Then you can get obia or free Yamfu zone what here to draw besa anase ruby anase ansen. Na na okita position wa betra krum ono so ye adwuma na oboan crofo. Then what we know 275 constituencies, 10, 2,750. The president still has about 4,000 appointments to make. Then you can say, so okay, constituencies need to be on my audience to change. Ebia, Domeko Abenya, send a music to Aba, and as a crab.
Give you a break.
Most send a music to Aba, and you have a 5 and come.
And yes, I won't send read that.
Give your friend, turn on over now.
Oh, brother,
yes, and I'm peanut here.
Very last one to you, Gideon. Efri O'Neill and Ponsa, Eho, Amsterdam. O'Neill said last week President Akufo-Addo made a disclaimer in the presence of MPP communicators that he doesn't support any of the flag bearer aspirants nor the vice president. But just this morning on your sister station, Neat FM, Richard Nyama in an interview with Mike Jerry insists there are some people who are being whipped and forced to support Dr. Bawumia, and that the regional chairmen are all being whipped to support Bawumia, and that is Richard Nyama. Kwame, King Tampon North, for instance, we have only our MCE as a major government appointee. Dr. Bawumia, we're waiting for you.
Oh, Kwame,
Master Planner Junior.
Be easy fool.
BC started.
Who challenge me on social media? Yes, yeah, Ben, I will try BC. Kokrokoo challenger.
That's a me mancho BC.
That's a come here to BC. Meme na metro.
Mama, masa me old school kakra.
Come here to
metro common entrance 1982.
Okay.
And I'm sure O level 1987. Into the any BC.
BC ancho. Come metro BC.
BC baby.
I mean BC.
Metro BC 1980. 88 or 89.
Just a moment, one show level crack. I want to a comment.
Debbie, I didn't comment.
I'm 97.
We wish them well.
Yes, we do.
We apokon be and through. We ya pass them. The whole of the week, I'm out. Come, mammy in the true.
Hey,
now send a message at Tim one and no. Yeah, control. The wagon now they can no pen no masset. And to one country and mammy phone janum, I hope for yes remo. Mamma be uncle pay a poor how, and yes, we were how, yes remo. And Cronamus Yandia. Mono to me expressing a home. Said ye, China dear no. None the teacher phones when in ye when is my chewa dear ma, how many ate. Me teacher Jia Ufrenum, they be a me bonity. Or treachery idea, come on, your coach on that. Just say, come in, say, you know what once I need a quiet. So, we wish them the best. Na a school in Sunina, so be a say, wake a cray, so ye man be a leaky. Now, come as my catcher was a media. Minya cranka. Busy, anchor, and see a chop.
But yes, you win the last one.
I hope so. Na and Crano, Enya, I mean, seamlessly, no. When you know into secondary school, technical school, vocational school, come dear me no ya ye school near Dempo. Tibet. Yeah. And to wish them the best.
The very best. The very, very best. Dr. Bakuya does say, and then Oban Taman come more time. Into patch next year, do have 8 o'clock. We do have 8 o'clock. I mean, you beat bed in Koma, bed 2 hours. Now, the Professor Fope. Because there were other issues, so Ananka, the state of the economy, one major issue, but no wahala. Oh, and your patron next week, Sambra. Because the state of the economy, hey, it's a running story now. State of the economy, put out by the FA, who so Bobby Diemu, and the Cosa. 80 patron, Yami Aduma next week, a state of the economy as well. 3 minutes past 11, Dr. Gideon Boako, Medasi Bebre, Professor Joseph Osafo Dumedasina. Yeah, O&A level, no some Bekaya. There was one interesting name, Ado John Sule. You remember that one? Ado John Smith.
FM.
Anyway, yeah, go.
Box up.